Hey Coffee Clan, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm excited because I'm going to be showing you guys how to use the Moka Pot. It's actually really easy to use and I'm going to show you guys how. So before we go any further, yes, I am standing outside filming this intro because when do we ever get this much snow in Kentucky? I want to remember this moment, and it's actually not that cold out right now, so I'm just sipping my coffee and enjoying this moment. So I'm going to show you guys how to make espresso with your Moka Pot, but you can also make coffee with it if you use just different coffee grounds, and I'll go into that more later. But I'm really excited to show you guys how to use this contraption and why you should have one. So without further ado, let's head inside, let's head to the kitchen, let's make ourselves a coffee. Now, this is my Moka Pot. It is small, and I would recommend if you're going to get one, getting a bigger one. There's a couple different compartments. There's this top compartment right here, which is the upper chamber. It collects the brew. Then you untwist it, and there is this little filter basket, which holds the grounds, and down here is the water tank, and that holds the water. Now, there's also a thing on the side. It's a safety valve, which releases excess pressure. So now we're going to take filtered water and fill it all the way up to the safety valve. This is also great for camping. Lots of people use their Moka Pots when they camp, but I really like the taste of this just on the stove as well. Once you have that filled, you're going to place the filter basket over top and you're going to get your grounds. Now I want to use this Drivetrain Espresso by Movement Coffee, one of my favorite coffee brands ever. I love the taste of their espresso, and I like using this in my Moka Pot because I noticed that it makes a very strong concentrated espresso taste, and I'm trying to make a latte with mine, so I want to use this espresso for my Moka Pot today. So you're just going to fill it. You're not going to fill it all the way. It depends on how much coffee you want, and I'll have that broken down in the description below. And this is really finely ground, so I'm not going to pack it too much or the water will have a hard time getting through it. But I'm just going to pack it down a bit just so that it can be concentrated. Once you have that packed down, you're going to twist on the top and you're going to transfer over to the stove. Again, make sure that when you put your water in, it's not covering the safety valve. You just want it to be right underneath it so it can release pressure properly. And I like to turn my stove on to medium-high heat. I get a little impatient. It does take a little while to work, but I just like to turn it on medium to high heat, and then you can leave it open if you want, you can close it, it doesn't really matter, but once it starts to come out, it will get kind of messy, so I would recommend just keeping it closed unless you're trying to film it like I am. But then you just wait until you hear it start to brew. This takes about maybe 3 to 4 minutes with the smaller pot. Now you just have to wait for it to finish brewing. This takes about 5 minutes or so, maybe a little bit more. For a larger Moka Pot, it definitely would take more time, but it's definitely worth it. Based on how fine your grounds are, also has to do with how long it's going to take. The finer the ground, the longer it will take. So my grounds were pretty fine, so it is taking a little bit longer for the water to move through it, but it will make a stronger tasting espresso. Now you are ready to pour your coffee into whatever mug you want to drink it in. So it is definitely nice and thick and it tastes so good. So I'm actually making a latte with this. Like I said, I'm making a strawberry dipped chocolate dipped strawberry, however you want to say it, latte. So I'm actually going to set this aside and craft my latte. And like I said, you guys can actually get this recipe on my website, drinkcoffeetraveloften.com. But as far as the Moka Pot goes, it is super easy, and this is how it's done. And now we have fresh espresso to enjoy with our latte. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it, and if you did, give it a big thumbs up. It helps me out a lot. leave feedback down below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you like this content. There will be more coming. And if you guys want the recipe for the chocolate covered dip strawberry latte, you can actually go on my website, which I will have linked below, and you can look at it on there. So that is all for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. And until then, drink coffee, travel often. I love you. Bye.